to get them recorded on here, though. I haven't done that
Yeah,
yet.
that's well. It's better now because I know how to practice.
But at least if you can have that point of reference to kind of say, yeah.
Would you facing
hmm
or
Doing it both ways. So I would do it facing the camera. I would also do it with my back. That way,
yeah?
because then that way you can kind of see the back end stuff, right?
And so if you face the camera, will you do it so it's mirrored now? So like if we're supposed to go right, you'll go.
I could do it that way. That's another option too.
Yeah.
So
Because I feel like if I watch a YouTube video, they're doing it opposite of what I'm looking
correct,
at.
correct. That's always the challenge whenever you're looking at a video. It's like, okay, like for me, I don't have that problem because I can decipher. I can because I spend all my time here watching you do it. So everything is opposite to me anyway. So you'll hear me say, okay, turn to your right, and I'm turning to my left so that you can mirror you. So, yep.
Yeah, that was the hardest part doing the online quarantine. I couldn't, like, it was almost frustrating because I was doing, like, I couldn't get it because it was opposite. Like I had to turn around.
Got it.
So,
So. Hello, sir. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Everyone's here, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So let's see, Mr. Giles, and then Miss Sabina. We'll have our black belts in the front row, 4-4, and then Mr. Captious, I'll have you right over here, please. Isaiah over there on the end, and then yeah, you'll be fine right here, ma'am. You're fine right there. Good. All right, let's go and get started. Okay, face flags, please. Chit up. 경례. All right, face me, please. Chit up. And 경례. All right, let's warm it up. Hands in the hips. Rotate the neck side to side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Up and down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Rotate your hips in a circle now. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Feet together now, hands on your knees. Rotate your knees in a circle, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. All right, from here, bring your left leg up behind you, and then with your right hand, grab your foot. So now, once you get your balance here, what I want you to do is I want you to lean forward and try to lift your left knee up toward the ceiling as far as you can without falling. All right, gradually go down and lift the knee up. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. It's not easy. It's not easy, right? So the first part is to get that balance. Bring that right leg up, left hand grabs. This is the first part. Get that balance. Second part, you start to lean forward and maintain that balance. And then the third and final part, lean forward a little bit more and lift that knee up. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And relax. Good. Spread the feet 2 shoulders apart. Face right. Touch your head to your leg and hold that stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up, other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And this time from here, keep facing that left side. You're going to bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. Try to keep your right knee on the outside of your right shoulder. Try to keep your right foot flat on the ground and stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up to the other side. Same thing, please. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Good. Sit down for me, please. Legs open up as wide as you can. Turn left. Reach over with the right hand. Try and touch your toes. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up, other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up to the middle now. Touch your elbows and your forehead to the ground. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, and hold that stretch. And up. Good. Feet together, legs straight out in front. Reach forward and touch your toes, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And good. Bottoms of the feet together now. Butterfly stretch. Push those knees all the way down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And good. Go ahead and stand up, please. Turn around and fix your toe box. Shake out the legs just a little bit. So I'm going to change things up just a little bit. We're going to warm up with Poomsae. So I want you to work on your Poomsaes for about 10 minutes or so. All right. So start with your Poomsae and work backwards, back down toward the white belt level. So, all right. Go ahead and work on those for just a little bit, please. Okay. Shijak. And then if you have any questions here, those of you at Apex, just raise your hand or get my attention. Punches are a little bit high, Mrs. Schreiber. So middle section. So just kind of think middle of your chest there. That was correct, Mrs. Sargent. Good job, Mr. Swojis, helping Dad. That's good. Those of you who know ITFs, if you know ITFs, you can go ahead and work on those too if you get your WT ones all done. So just a couple of things, Mrs. Sargent. When you come forward with those knife hands, on that movement coming forward toward the camera, you want to make sure that they're neck level, neck height. So they'll come kind of like your outside in block movement, but they'll start from the ear, right? And then, yes, neck level, and then neck level too. Yes. All right, so go ahead and do that second one, ma'am. There you go, good. Now, when you do your knife hand block, though, you want to start from the hip. So you want to bring that hand down to your hip, and then you want to come up and around, so kind of in a circle versus just coming straight. Yes, ma'am, good. And then punch. Now from here, when you, yes, yes, ma'am, there you go. You should be teaching this class, ma'am. Goodness. All right, ma'am. Mr. Shakir, on that particular elbow, that one's the turn. So you're going to punch into your palm. One. Yes, so. Oh, I'm sorry. That one is the smash. So once you do your side kick, sir, just keep that hammer fist hand open and then smash into it. The one before that is the knife hand, and then you kind of step into it and turn. Yes. Okay, good. Oy, what are you doing? Sir. I know why, because you're not used to, this is not your basement, right? Yes, you're used to doing everything in the basement, looking at a computer screen. Yes. It is, all right? Just wait till I start rolling dice and making it totally random. Inner blocks.
Okay, so I did that right. Okay.
And then high blocks. Yep, high blocks here, 1, 2. Then you do your inner block, inner block.
Then I did that right. And
Okay.
then same with Samjung after those. The next one is
Inner blocks, yes, yes. On that last movement there, Mr. Jones. No, well, yeah, part of that is that. But you should be able to just 45-degree angle. Here. You're kind of like this. Should be sideways, so. So here, 1, 2. Front kick, and then stomp down. Yeah, there you go. So more sideways. There you go. 45 degrees, yes, sir. Yeah, so basically there, and then pivot out, lift, and down. And it should get you right back to your chumbi position.
I remember using this the old way to do it with a big jump.
Yes.
Doesn't make up any difference.
Exactly. Yeah. Realistically, if your stances are pretty consistent, you're going to be probably anywhere between a walking stance and a front stance length away. So basically what it is kick is just a stomp motion. Yeah. Because a lot of people think, oh, it's a jump. It's not a jump, it's a stomp. So this one here, that's why it's important here. A lot of times, people, if you have a tendency to drop, then it's hard to get a good stomp sound because the knee's low. Yeah, you're just kind of placing down, right? Or you're kind of just hopping, right? So yeah, that's why you want to kick and there, pivot down, and should get you right back to chumbi. There you go. Yep. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it palm block or outside end block for the first?
Which Poomsae? Side palm.
Okay. I just was wondering because I
Okay.
know I did this.
Feet need to be a little bit closer, Mr. Captured. So 2 feet. So the way you measure 2 feet is, right, the back big toe should line up with the back part of your front heel. Okay. And then from here, you sit and you lift. So see how tight that is, how close that is. You tend to kind of be way out here. So you want to keep it short. Mm-hmm. All right, sir. Okay, so you don't do this, right? You want to come straight. Yeah, 1. And then shift back. 2. Good. Okay, now turn. Keep your hands right there. No, turn the other way. All right, and pull across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch your hands. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. That's why we practice. All right, get it done. Question, sir, on Cordio? Okay. No, he didn't. He's like, no, I don't mean.
Okay, so what did I just do? Oh no.
You did the one where you go sorry, I did it.
No, which one was that?
Dosan. That's Dosan.
Right, and then
Mm-hmm.
do I do the little
Nope. That's Wanyo. So this one here, you'll go double knife hand, spear hand, spin back fist, and another back fist. There you go.
Hey, my mom teach me these at home.
It's okay. That's a good way to see if you remember teaching someone.
I mean, if you want me to, I
If
can.
I don't have that right, it's either my fault or yours.
Oh, you're gonna throw mom under the bus like that, huh? Just remember, right? Mom cooks dinner, so you may be short of food next time around. You try to throw mom under the bus.
You can teach me like 2 of them today.
Yes, this is my Wanyo that I learned. It's like Wanyo part 2.
Oh, you're gonna give me that? You're gonna throw that in my face, huh, ma'am?
How many
You don't need to know anything for black belt. It's just a good to know.
Like how many for my ring? Like, is it all the ones that my mom does?
Mm-hmm. Bring that left hand down by your waist as you pull in, as you bring the left foot in. Yes. Yes. Bring it. Yep. And then no, it'll be this hand here. So left hand will be out in front, and then which hand is punching? Okay, so that means that one's going to be at the hip. The other hand should be no, it should be at the other hip. Now stay right there. Don't move your feet. Don't move your body. Just move your hands. 2. Yep. And then, yep. Now bring your foot in. Bring your arm down. Yes. Because that's the hand that's punching, right? So no, you got to bring it down across your body. So as you pull in, 1. Yep. And then punch. No, stay right there. Don't move. Just move the hands. 1, 2. Bring that. Yep. You had it right. You had it right. It's there. This hand stays out there. And then, yes. Well, I told you. I mean, this is the hardest part of this form. So, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. See, there you go. I think you would just overthink it. So, Mr. Shakir, yes, sir.
Master Hong, when after after this step,
It'll be your left elbow, sir, on that.
Left elbow. So how do we turn to the other side?
Okay, so we're talking about the first elbow after the turn, correct? After we've come forward.
The second one.
Oh, the second with the side kick. Okay.
Yes.
So with the side kick, you'll do left hand here, left leg. So now you do your side kick, hammer fist, and then left elbow hits into right hand. Now you'll turn to the back of your room and to the other side. So turn to your right. High block. Yes, sir. Side kick, hammer fist, and then right elbow into left hand. Yes. Then you'll turn to your back room and then low block, inner block. Low block, outside in block. Yep. Front kick and then stomp back fist. There you go, sir. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You want to turn to the elbow side, basically.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. All right, about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and then take a quick break. You're doing fine, Mrs. Sergeant. There you go. Good. 1, 2. Yes, that is correct. Good. Yes. There you go, ma'am. You got it. Yay. That's Taekwondo Class, yellow belt. Woohoo.
So after my first one, is it a side? Do I do a side kick?
Side kick and punch, and then 3 double. Yeah, and then 3 double knife hand. 3. 1, 2, 3, and then spear. Step forward on the spear. There you go. Now spin and turn. Yes, just like the beginning. So left leg up. Yep. Kick and punch same time. Mm-hmm. And then land 1, 2, 3, and spear. There you go. Bring that hand down. There you go. Yes. Mr. Sergeant, you having trouble on any other Poomsaes that I can help you with? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yes. Mm-hmm. You got it, ma'am. There you go. Yes. Kick, you'll put it down kind of where you started. That's at this point, you'll put it down. Like if I start on this line, I'll put it here and then I'll spin into my fighting stance. There you go. And then that way, when I bring my feet together, back to where I started. Okay. All right. If you need to, go ahead and take a break. Get some water if you need it. Really? Back fist is where? Too. Where's the target for back fist? All right. All right. So this one here is same thing. So it's got to be high. You tend to here. All right. Which makes this easy. All right. But incorrect. So remember, it's all about details now. You are 2 steps away from that black belt. Dun, dun, dun. No pressure or anything. Any questions, Mr. Capschutz, on anything? Okay, good, good. Yeah. Oy. All right, so Mr. Shakir, I'm gonna have you and your son work on some takedowns. All right, so I believe Swole just knows 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 1? Just 1? Was it? That must be the elbow, elbow, or outside in block, elbow, elbow, grab, side kick. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Shakir, you have not learned any, correct? Okay. All right. Can we work on, let's work on the self-defense techniques that we've done so far, just with Mr. Giles. So just tell him how you want him to grab you, and then that way you can practice the movements a little bit, and then we'll work on them a little bit more. So this would be good for Mr. Giles too. He hasn't done them in a while. So yeah. All right, so Mr. Shakir. All right, so imagine that I'm punching with my right hand here, all right? So what you're going to do with your right leg and your right hand is you're going to step diagonally across. At the same time, you're going to do your outside in block. So you're going to be kind of moving towards your screen at about a 45-degree angle. 1. And you're going to do your outside in block with your right hand. 1. So now what happens is that my foot should be kind of in between your legs here. Okay? Now what we're going to do with your left leg is you're going to kind of slide back toward the screen, and then you're going to do a left elbow strike. 1. And then a right elbow strike. 2. So now from here, now the foot should be like directly underneath your legs here. So here you're going to reach down, you're going to lift up that foot, and then your opponent just will fall to the back. So once you lift that leg up, then you're going to turn to your right side. You're going to lift up your right leg, and then you're going to do a side kick to the stomach as you're holding onto the leg. And there's your finishing movement. Just do not stomp on him, please, sir.
Swojus is taking a break. He's got a bad tummy ache.
Okay. Okay. All right, so let's try that one again, Mr. Shakir. I'm gonna have you work on it. So for me, you'll step across. 1, slide back just a little bit, elbow, elbow, and then reach down, grab, and then right leg side kick. All right, sir. I'll let you work through those movements just a little bit. Okay. All right, Mrs. Sargent, we haven't gone through any 1-steps, have we? 1-step sparring at all? Okay. So the one step, what we're going to do is, do you remember the 3 steps, the last movement of those 3 steps, the first 6? Vaguely, kind of, sort of. So what we'll do is now, instead of me punching 3 times, I'm just going to punch once, and then you'll do the counter attack motion. So on number 1, you'll jump over to your left. You'll block with your left hand palm block. And then you'll do your double punch. 1, 2. Yes. Correct. All right. So now for the second one, you'll jump to your right. And then you'll do your double knife hand chop. Nope. No. This will be just a double knife hand chop. Number 2. There you go, ma'am. Good. Yep. And then number 3, this is the one where you're going to step to the side and you're going to do your elbow strike. So as I punch, you just step and dodge. And then come forward. Yes. There you go, ma'am. So you're kind of getting the idea of this. This is just one punch. You're just doing the very last movement of those 3 steps to start. Okay. So for number 4, you're going to step forward with that right leg, inner block, and then elbow back fist. So when I punch, so you'll do it outside in, 1, and then elbow back fist. Correct. Okay. The 5th one, remember, you want to step in, you can step in with your left leg, do a high block with the left hand. So you lift up and then punch. There you go, good. And then for the 6th one, you're going to step back with your left leg and you're going to do that knife hand block on the outside of my hand. So step back with it, yes. And then you'll grab my arm and then you'll jump toward the camera and look toward your kicking bag and then do that front kick. All right, ma'am. So we're just using the very last part of the 3 steps to do our 1 step to start. So I'll let you work on those 6 just a little bit, ma'am. All right. All right, Mr. Shakir. So you're okay with that one? So the next one, and you can help Swojus with this when his tummy gets better. This one here, what we're going to do is we're going to step on the inside with our left leg. So when I punch, you're going to step right in, right next to my foot. And at the same time, you're going to do something called an arc hand. So it's just basically up here, coming up underneath my arm. So you're going to make kind of like a C motion with your hand and kind of come up. Yeah, so but you want to make sure that your foot is right on the inside of my foot when I punch. So when you do that here, at the same time you do the lift, you're going to do a face punch with the right hand. So 1, good. And then with that right hand, you're going to do an upset punch 2. Good. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the arm. You're going to pull the arm to the right side. At the same time you do that, you're going to move your left leg to the left side like this. 1. So you're in a front stance now to the side. And then you're just going to pivot to the opposite side, and then you'll do a punch down. All right, sir? So let's try that again. So you'll step in on the inside, face, gut, grab the arm, pull and sweep, and then pivot to the other side and punch. No step, sir. So once you sweep here, all you do is just pivot, yes. Okay. You're going to grab like the forearm more by the elbow if you can. So you come up, 1, 2, sweep and throw, and then shift and punch. All right, sir? All right, let you work on those. So let's go back here. So here, here. I'm sorry, here, 1, 2. Side kick and punch, and then elbow. And then elbow. This one's a smash. So whichever hand is out, that's the hand you're gonna elbow into. Right, and then now you do your twin knife hand. Yep, and then into the spear. There you go. Yes. This one here, no, it's just a regular forearm punch. Yes. Yes. Yep, your favorite jump. 1 and 2. Yep, and then so more here. Yeah. That way you're just reinforcing the elbow. Yep. All right, I want you guys to work on 1 steps. Yep.
I tried to recall the first 3 that we did.
Which was the handshake, correct? Mm-hmm.
So I think all of them, right, were with handshake.
The first 3, yes.
The first 3. Okay, good. So okay, so let me just show you
Uh-huh.
what I remember, right? So the first one was like,
Just the elbow break, yes.
okay. The other one is the same idea, move the same direction, right? But I'm doing the full.
Close, yes, but not out there. So from here, you're gonna come this way again like you did, but instead of breaking here, you're gonna come here.
Oh, okay.
All right. And the reason for this is because the further out we go here, now he can fight this. All he's got to do is just kind of straighten out that elbow and resist it here. But if I can get here, now he has a difficult time of getting that arm straight. Right. And I have all the leverage here. So what a lot of times what I want you to kind of think about is, you see how my shoulder's right up next to his? That way I have all the leverage to kind of, if I needed to take him to the ground. All right. So basically the left foot steps across and then the left foot steps around. So it's like a full turn, yeah. So yes, So you'll step with the left 1 and then left foot around. There you go. Yes. And then Mr. Giles, I'll have you try the same one. So go ahead from here. You'll step to your left 1, and then you'll bring that left foot all the way around to here. Your other left foot. There you go. Yes, that's what you want.
All right, so that's from here.
1 and then spin around. Yes, and then because then what it is, it's kind of like, just think I'm gonna just sledgehammer him to the ground. Yeah. So 1 and then bring it all the way around and 2. Yes. Yep. And so if you can be fluid with it, obviously it gives him less reaction time to be able to resist. Right.
So the last one, I remember that we should move the other direction.
Yes.
But
Seal the hand 1, 2, and then bring it down. No, you don't want to move. So from here, when you step, you're just gonna here. Boom. See, now he's in a position. See, so when you pull down, see his head comes down, and all you gotta do is front kick. All right. So it doesn't, so if from here, when I come down, boom, you see how he's down here? So I'm either here, right? If he's still up, then you can come across and go to the body, roundhouse kick. The key is here, a lot of times what happens, people try to do this, right? And then here the kick's ineffective because there's no kick. So that's why for balance purposes for him as well, you pull straight sideways here, see? Now you have the control. So that's why we go laterally on that particular one. Okay, I'll let you work on those 3 for just a little bit. Huh? All right, Mr. Shakir, you good with those 2, sir? Okay. You ready for one more? All right. So the next one, 3-set sparring number 1. Step to your left, palm block, double punch. Okay, and then from here, you're going to grab the arm with the right hand. And then what you're going to do with your right leg now is you're going to do a side kick to the front knee. So from here, you've got my arm. You do a side kick to the front of my knee all the way through here. And you see how I drop to my knee here? So it's, imagine you're kicking through, holding onto that arm. You're going to pull that arm towards you, and then you're going to do an elbow strike with the right or with the left elbow. And that's going to be to the temple. Isaiah, come here. All right, sir. So when he punched here, I did here, punch, punch here. I grab, I do the side kick. He falls to his knees here. I hold on to the arm because if I don't, he's just going to go all the way to the ground. Right? So once he's up here like this, I'm going to imagine pulling his arm toward me. At the same time, I do the elbow. And we're going to try to target the side of the ear or the side of the head for the elbow. Yes, right leg side kick, and then, yes. So imagine, so obviously when we do a side kick to the knee, it's going to do a lot of damage. So when we do the side kick for practicing purposes, you're just going to kind of touch the leg, touch the back of the leg, and then the person that's working with you should just drop that knee to protect themselves, right? And then that way you're going to get that temple, yes. But in real life, it's basically you kick through and you land in that front stance right into the elbow strike. Okay, good, Mr. Shakir. I'll let you work on those three, kind of get comfortable with those. You're doing great, Mrs. Sargent. Yes. Just make sure you're in a good horse riding stance there, ma'am. So step in straight, horse riding stance, one, elbow back fist. Yes. There you go, ma'am. Good. So then the fifth one, remember, you just want to, yes. Good. That one's the easy one. All right. And then the sixth one, right? That's when you'll step back with your left leg. Block, grab, jump, kick. Yes. Good. Okay. All right. So are you okay with those six, ma'am? Okay. So I'm going to teach you two more real quick. Just two more. All right. So the first one that we're going to do is we're going to go back to the first one. Palm block, double punch. So palm block, double punch. So 1, 1, 2. Yep. And then with your right leg, you're going to do a roundhouse kick to the gut. Yes. So basically you block the hand, you do double punch, and then a roundhouse kick to the stomach there. So go ahead and jump to the side. 1. Yes. 1, 2. Perfect. Yes. Piece of cake. Easy. All right, so the next one, you're going to step to this side, kind of like we did the double knife hand chop, but you're going to step over into a horse riding stance like this. But instead of doing the double knife hand, you're going to do a double face punch. So 2 punches to the face at the same time. So 1, and then you'll come in, and then you'll come up into an uppercut movement. So 1, 2. Yep. So here you're going to target the face, and then you're going to target the gut. Up underneath like this, ma'am. So 1 and then 2, kind of coming like an uppercut. Yes. So first one is straight like a punch. Yes, ma'am. There you go. and then just try to drive it up. Yeah. Yes, there you go. Yeah, just kind of hit the stomach and then drive the hand up into the throat. Yes. So 1, 2. So that gives you 8 1-steps to kind of start with. All right, ma'am. Good. All right, we just got a couple minutes left. Yeah. Good. Good. So how many does that give you? 6? 6 right now? Okay. Okay, good.
I've not seen those before, but they look good.
Mhm.
Effective. Should we try takedowns?
No, don't worry about that right now. So we're fine. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time here anyway. So, so besides the handshakes, you did the back shoulder grab,
Yeah.
2 hand, 1 hand, same hand, opposite hand, right? Okay, good. All right. The final one that I think we'll do the shirt grab. All right. So this one here is what we do. This one's a pressure point one. So basically, you're gonna come over the top here, and then you're gonna rotate and twist this way. As I do that, I'm gonna step into a front stance here, 1, and then 2. Yeah. So what happens usually is there's a pressure point in between the thumb and the finger here. So a lot of times it's not here, it's actually more down toward the V portion here. So that's where you squeeze to get a little bit of release of the grip. Because, usually the grip is real tight, right? If he's got a real tight hold of the grip, hard. So we try to dig in here. I always tell the ladies as well, you got nails, just dig the nails in. But then you're going to basically rotate the wrist at the same time, get behind the elbow here. So now you put pressure here. And then if you wanted to, if he's still holding on, then you just lean in and you put pressure. And that puts pressure on that back of that wrist. And then once he's down, then you kick. All right, so go and try. So the right hand will come over the top. So come over this way. More than, yep. Some more.
Yep, that's it.
Try to press. And as you rotate, and you want to step back with your right leg because you're going to get prepared. There you go. Good. And put that pressure on the back of the elbow. And then 2. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. But instead of keeping that hand out there, right? So here, if you notice my body, I use my body instead of just trying to here, because right now you guys are evenly matched in the way of girth and everything. Now, if we have someone that's 300 pounds, or yeah, Mr. Campbell, right? If we do this, we're not going to have that leverage here to try to. He's going to be able to fight this. So that's where we do the lean. We do the lean and the elbow push.
Keeping the pressure of your chest on the.
Correct. Yes. This is another thing for the ladies, right? From a modesty standpoint, right? Someone grabs a hold of the shirt. For us guys, we don't care. How to take off the shirt, whatever. But for the ladies, right? From a modesty standpoint, right? So keep the shirt on here. Just put pressure there and kick them. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and line back up, Liz. Let's finish up. Sorry for the delay. Good job. All right. From here, face flags, please. 차렷. 경례. All right. Turn and face me, please. 차렷. And 경례. Great. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next class. Class dismissed. 정만해요. Good job.
Bye, Master Hong. Thank you, Master Hong.
You're welcome, sir. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Soldier.
Thank you, Master Hong.
You're welcome, Mr. Soldier. Just feel better, okay, buddy?
Okay.
Okay.